To work with the built-in alphabets on the BERNINA 570 embroidery machine, we are going to start by touching the folder with the ABC. Now we have over 100 videos that we have done on this machine, from sewing to embroidery and everything in between. So this is just a small segment of what you can do. So make sure you check out all the videos that we've completed. So in this machine, there are 7 alphabets that we can pick from, and as you choose, they have different font styles. They have uppercase, they have lowercase. I would recommend taking some time and just stitching out each of the lettering styles so you have an idea of what they look like. So I'm going to just start with the first one, just to show you. You get a keyboard next of how and what it's going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and do my name in uppercase and lowercase. So you could do all uppercase, Sara, or you can delete it, and then we could choose and change the keyboard to lowercase and touch the rest of the letters. And here, if you need a space, you could just touch the space and then keep stitching or placing your letters, and it will space them out just like you would space out words. When you're done, touch the check mark. Now notice the size of the hoop is actually an optional small hoop, which with this machine I have hooped up currently the fabric for the oval hoop. So this gives me an idea that I've got room to play, and where I could move this design, I can move it up, I can move it down. I also want to show you that in this particular machine, we have the option in the I for information to actually curve the letters. So if this is a look that you're going for, it's the knob on the bottom actually will kind of give it a curvature, and then the one on the top will actually spread out or push together the letters that you're working with. So you can actually get it to what you see on screen is what you're going to stitch. If you've changed something and you want to change it back, go ahead and touch any of the boxes so they are no longer yellow, and that will be how you can get it back to kind of the default setting. Now, with this machine, let me remind you that you have sizing capabilities. Not all embroidery machines have this, and when you size lettering, you can pretty much go until you run out of hoop space. And just to give you an idea, what if we took the rotation option, touch 90 degrees, you can see where we're going with this. Come back to sizing, and we could fill in this hoop. As soon as I go outside my boundaries by being too large, the hoop will turn red. Yes, I am still going. Isn't that incredible? So as long as the hoop isn't red around that, I could stitch it out. It will increase your stitch count. So if it originally had 10,000 stitches, now it might have 40,000 stitches. Obviously, it'll take longer to stitch, but it is something you can do in this machine, and not all embroidery machines have it. So I hope you'll value that option. And since we're here, if you uncheck the little link in the middle, this area with the white knot around it. So we could actually squish it in. We're making it skinnier, and then we could make it taller. So we could actually keep adjusting it to, again, fit wherever you need it to be. Isn't that incredible? And again, what you see is what you're going to get. If it fits in the hoop, it will stitch out. So with lettering, you have lots of options. Now let's take a look as we go back to the folder and up and out. Each of these fonts are available for uppercase, lowercase, all the punctuation and symbols. Now, if you want more fonts, this is where you're going to visit your local BERNINA retailer and ask them about the BERNINA embroidery software that you can purchase. It goes into your computer, and then you'll have lots more fonts to be able to work with, and not just what is limited on screen. But you have some wonderful ones built in, and as you can see, a lot of options to make them larger or smaller depending on what you're working with. If you are looking to do something with multiple lines, let's just do that real quick. We can go A, B, C. I'm going to just do a plus, and we're going to kind of do D, E, F, and let's say I'm building a quilt label. I know we'd reduce the size of these, but you can see that you can go in and add each of the lines and position them anywhere you want them to be. So you can go in, set it up for a bigger hoop, maybe even do it long and skinny so the lines go this way if you have a lot of letters, and you can size it down to make it all fit. And before you know it, you could do Bible verses and poems, monograms. You can do any names on items that you want to complete. This machine, you can do a lot in it and be totally satisfied with the built-in letters. So give it a try. Stitch out all the letter combinations of different fonts that you have in here, and I think you'll really be appreciative of all that they have loaded in this machine for you to use. Check out all of our videos that we have done, even our online class, our Embroidery Essentials online class, if you want to really master this machine from start to finish.